Welcome to Success Series. Today, we are going to talk about the computation of basic salary. Let's use a question to know how to calculate for a basic salary using a salary scale. Mr. Samuel Ej was employed as the sales manager of Perseverance Products Limited in Accra on 1st April 2018 on a consolidated annual basic salary of 50,000, increased by 4,800 up to a maximum of 74,000 Ghana cedi. Required: determine its annual basic salary for 2021 year of assessment. So here you should know the salary scale. The salary scale was given that by 50,000 Ghana cedi, increased by 4,800 up to a maximum of 74,000. You should also know when the employee is being employed. The employee was employed on 1st April 2018. And also we have to know which basic annual salary do we need. And per the requirement, we need that for 2021. So let's dive into the solution. So over here, we first need to know our salary scale, as we said, which is 50,000 increased by 4,800 up to 74,000. Then we'll draw up the 12 month period. So 12-month period will be from 1st April 2018, and then it will end on 31st March in the following year, which is 2019. And that's where we are going to get a fair salary, which is 50,000. So when we move to the next period, our salary is going to increase by 4,800. So we move to the next period, which will start from 1st April 2019, and then it will end on 31st March 2020. And this will give us what? A salary of 54,800 for the year. The base salary for that period will be 54,800. We move on to the next period, and bear in mind this one will also increase by 4,800. So next period is 1st April 2020, and this will end in 31st March in the next year, 2021. And our base salary is 59,600. The next one will be 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022, and the salary will be 64,400. Why did we include the last year? Because our question said we wanted 2021 year of assessment, and bear in mind that the other period only contained 3 months, so we needed to add the remaining month to it, which we will need from the subsequent period. So now, how do we now derive only 2021 year of assessment basic salary? To do this, we'll pick the last 2 years amount, which is the 1st April 2020 to 31st March 2021. And then we'll calculate 3 months salary out of it, because the amount of money for 2021 is just for 3 months, which is January, February, and March. And this is forming 3 months of the total salary. So multiply by 3 out of 12. Then the remaining one we will multiply by the remaining months, which is 9 out of 12. So when we come to the next one, which is 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022, the salary was 64,400. That's the annual salary. We multiply by 9,000. We multiply by 9 over 12, and this will give us 48,300. So we add the two amounts you have gotten, which is 14,900 and 48,300, and this will give us a base salary for 2021 year of assessment to be 63,000. Now let's try out more questions to be familiar with all the rules pertaining to the calculation of the basic salary. Question 2. Mrs. Letitia Ej was employed as a manager, director of Big Capital Limited in Accra on 1st September 2012 on an annual basic salary of 4,500,000, increased by 1,000 Ghana cedi up to a maximum of 4,503,000 Ghana cedi. Required: determine an annual basic salary for 2016 year of assessment. Just like we did for the other one, here we will also need to bring our salary scale, which was 4,500,000 Ghana cedi, increased by 1,000 Ghana cedi up to a maximum of 4,503,000 thousand. So bear in mind that in calculating for our basic salary, it should not exceed the maximum figure, which is 4,503,000. So we start the procedure again. It will start on 1st September 2012 and then to end in the subsequent period. That's a 12 months period. So it will end on 31st August 2013. And the first salary or the first annual salary will be 4,500,000. The next period it will increase by 1,000. So bear that one in mind. In the next period, which is 1st September 2013, it will now end in the subsequent period, which is 31st August 2014. And then the salary will be 4,501,000. Then move to the next period, which will be 1st September 2014, and then it will end 31st August 2015. And then the amount will be 4,502,000, 4,502,000. We move to the next subsequent period, which will be from 1st September 2015 to 31st August 2016. And this will be 4,503,000. And bear in mind that over here we only have 8 months of 2016. So we need to include the next period as well as part. But here, bear in mind that we have gotten to the maximum figure. Hence, we move to the next line. We have to maintain that figure because the amount of money should not exceed the maximum. So the next one will be 1st September 2016 and to end in 31st August 2017. The amount will be 4,503,000. And now let's calculate for the basic salary for 2016. So as we did for the previous example, we will bring the first amount, which was the 4,503,000. We multiply by 8 out of 12. The reason we are multiplying by 8 out of 12 is that we are considering the 8-month part of the 2016 period, which forms part of that amount. So we multiply by 8 over 12 and we get 3,002,000. Then we'll do that for the subsequent period. We'll consider the remaining months. The remaining months left is now 4 months. So the next period, which is going to be the 4,503,000, we multiply by 4 out of 12, and this will give us 1,501,000. So adding the two together, we'll come back to the maximum figure, which is 4,503,000. And let's pick a last question, and then we'll climax the calculation. So question 3, it reads that Mr. Kwame Entry was employed as an account officer of Hope Capital Limited in Accra on 18 September 2016 on an annual basic salary of 4,000 Ghana cedi, increased by 500 up to 7,000. Required: determine his annual basic salary for 2019 year of assessment. Yeah, bear in mind that the employee was employed on 18th September 2016. So this question is different from the other ones that we have looked at. Now, bear in mind that if the number of days exceeds 15 or more days, then we start counting or we start our calculation from the next month. So what am I trying to say? Note, when one is employed from 15th of any month, we start the calculation or we start the computation of the base salary from the next month. So yeah, we have to start from the next month. We start from the next month. So let's now dive into the solution. We first did our base salary scale, which is 4,000, increased by 500 up to a maximum of 7,000. The first period will be, bear in mind, we are starting in the next month. So it's going to start from 1st October 2016 and then we'll end 30th September 2017. So bear in mind, it's not going to be the normal September. It's going to exceed the next month. So it's going to be October. So 1st October 2016 to 30th September 2017, which is 4,000. So bear in mind, the next period is to increase by how much? 500. So the next period is going to be 1st October 2017 to 30th September 2018. And the Annual salary is going to be 4,500. Next period, 1st October 2018 and ending on 30th September 2019, and the amount is going to be what? 5,000. Then the next period will be 1st October 2019 to 30th September 2020, and the amount will be what? 5,500. And this is where we have to end the period because we are looking for 2019 year of assessment basis salary, and we have 9 months, 9 months in the last two period, and in the last period we have the remaining 3 months in it. So we start with the computation. The first period we have 9 months, so we multiply our amount with 9 over 12. So you can see 5,000 multiplied by 9 over 12, and this will give us 3,750. Move to the next one, and here we multiply with the remaining months, which is 3 months. So 5,500 multiplied by 3 over 12, which will give us 1,375. The total of this amount will give us 5,125. Thank you.